Losing your job is obviously stressful. You might wonder how you're going to pay your bills or buy groceries. Not everyone has the savings to get them through. Most of us are supposed to get unemployment benefits, but for some in Oregon, it can be a real hurdle to get that money. And that's our big story tonight. The Oregon Employment Department says they are making progress in helping people log on to their new online system for filing unemployment claims. But Governor Tina Kotek and the people who contact our newsroom every day say the agency is still not doing enough. In March, the Oregon Employment Department rolled out a new platform. It's called Francis Online. It's been in the works for several years. It's meant to replace an outdated system from the 90s. You might remember it well. It's the system that melted down during the early months of the pandemic. These days, we're still hearing from plenty of you who are having issues with it. Aaron wrote in to say, I've been out of work since March and have done all the necessary steps to collect benefits and have not received a single payment. The unemployment department just keeps sending me messages saying they're processing my weekly claims. Meanwhile, we are going broke while nothing happens, and it's impossible to talk to an actual person. Justin chimed in to add, I dialed over 400 times one day trying to reach someone and couldn't even get into the holding queue. The line was busy the whole day. I called again right at opening and the line was already busy. I dialed again for an hour and finally got through and was put on hold for 2 hours and 45 minutes. Holy smokes. Then I was going to be transferred to a specialist. The next estimated hold time was 4 hours and 45 minutes. After about 30 minutes on hold, I just hung up. I would too. I tried to call back and of course the line was busy. Now, Oregon Governor Tina Kotek addressed the way the department is operating during a press conference late last week.
It is one of those things that I've been really not happy about. And we've had conversations directly with the department about this. What I've said to the agency is we have to do better. I don't want to read any more stories about someone who can't pay the rent is going to lose their housing. That would be counterintuitive to what we're trying to achieve.
And the Oregon Unemployment Department has been refusing to do any one-on-one interviews and answer our and your questions on this. But in a press release last week, they say the new system is starting to work as intended. The department says they've paid out about $111 million in benefits in the 9 weeks since the new system launched, and they've processed about 30,000 claims a week for the past 6 weeks. They say nearly 94% of people are using the system successfully now. The department says some of the problems they're dealing with, the long phone wait times, for example, the delays in getting claims approved, have been around since before this new system. For that, they blame the feds. They say the feds don't have the staffing levels they need because the federal government is not paying them enough money for that staffing. Kotek says the state legislature approved funding for new staff, but that they need to give her a better plan.
The legislature did allow for more money at the employment department. They're up to hiring 70 new staff to help with the backlogs to get people through. The numbers are improving, but not up to my satisfaction, and we're continuing to work hard with the agency. We need to see some new ideas in addition to getting those staff on board. So I wish I had a better answer today. I want people to know I'm not happy. I don't want people left behind. I lived through the pandemic as the speaker when we had a lot of people who couldn't get help. I want to make sure people are getting the benefits they need, and we're still working on it.
The Oregon Employment Department says they're also working on adjusting their staff workflow to address the problems and adding overtime hours for their staff. And they say that they're updating their messaging to the public to be more clear and providing more detailed information about why claims are being reviewed. Here are some hard numbers that they gave us, evidence they say shows that things are improving. The average time for an employee to handle an unemployment-related call has gone down from 17 minutes to 11 minutes, meaning they can answer more calls. The average number of items employees can complete in the new system went from 3.3 items an hour to 6.8. And the average time for employees to resolve an issue with a claim once they start working on it has gone from 9 days down to 2. So that's what the department is telling us. But if you've had problems getting into unemployment or if you have paid leave Oregon benefits problems, please let us know. You can email us. The address is thestory@kgw.com or call and leave a voicemail at 503-226-5090.